Hello food friends, welcome back. I'm going to make a Moroccan spice eggplant and beans stew. I used 1 cup of dried white beans and I cooked it for 45 minutes. This one did not need soaking. And you know it's done when it's nice and creamy when you squish it in between your fingers. This 1 cup rendered 3 cups when cooked from dry. You can use 1 can of beans to make this recipe ready in 15 minutes. The ingredients I'm going to be using cost just under $5, including these eggplants. These are Japanese eggplants or Chinese eggplants, but you can use any type of eggplant. It will give you a similar result. I'm using 2 tomatoes and 3 small potatoes along with some green onions, a quarter of onion, tablespoon of tomato paste, and 3 cloves of garlic and a piece of Scotch bonnet pepper, which is optional. Peel and cut your potatoes into bite-sized pieces so they cook fast. In a non-stick skillet on medium-high heat, add a bit of olive oil, your chopped onion, and the white parts of your green onion. Save your green parts for the end of the recipe. Add chopped garlic and Scotch bonnet pepper. If you do not have Scotch bonnet pepper, add some chili flakes for some heat, and just add a little bit of water after adding that tomato paste. After adding and sauteing your potatoes, cut 1 tomato into wedges and add to pan. Cover and let cook. The tomatoes will release water. I've cut these eggplants in 2 and then into 4. And then I'm going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. Add your eggplants, mix it all together, and coat the eggplants nicely. It smells incredible right now. Add some salt and pepper to taste. Add a 1/4 cup of water to bring this all together. Cover and cook for 3 minutes. Add 2 cups of water, bring to simmer and then a boil, and we will cover this and cook it for another 2 minutes. Veggies are fork tender. Time to add the beans and your second tomato. The spices I'm going to be using is turmeric, and I'll be using just about half a teaspoon and a full teaspoon of garlic powder and about half a teaspoon of cumin powder. Give this a taste and add more salt and pepper if you'd like. After cooking for another 2 minutes on medium-high heat covered, I uncover this and I'd like to add my final spice, which is a very strong pinch of cinnamon. And it's not just a little pinch, it's more like 1/8 of a teaspoon. I add the cinnamon towards the end because I don't want the flavor to get lost in the cooking process. This is done, so I'm just going to chop up the green parts of my green onion and turn the heat off and toss these green onions onto here. It does add such a lovely fresh flavor with the eggplants and the beans and the potatoes. These beans taste delicious. Turn the heat off, let cool, and we serve this up. Eggplant has such a sweet, creamy texture. I especially love the skin. It has a nice chew, and potatoes and eggplants go so well together. I love this dish and I love this combo. Adding the beans was a great way of adding extra fiber and protein to this dish. I'm serving this with some pita bread, but you can serve it with some naan bread, crusty bread, over rice, whatever carb or starch you'd like to go with it. Traditionally, you can rip a piece off and dunk it in, but I'm just using a fork to plop it onto it. It's so delicious and such a great combo, and tastes even better the next day.